guys, welcome to another video. Today we have something super exciting to show you guys. We have the Pimax Crystal Light. Finally got the upgrade from the Quest 2, and I am lucky enough and super excited to be saying that Pimax have actually sent this to me at no cost to myself. They reached out to me and asked if I would like to try out their Pimax Crystal Light, and how could I say no to an offer like that, especially when I was actually looking for a new headset. I was going to be upgrading from my Quest 2, so now I get to try this bad boy out and find out if it's worth your guys' money. Now, just a quick reminder, guys, that I am just an everyday Joe Blow Australian, just a sim racer who loves racing. You're not going to be getting a full in-depth review of what this Crystal Light headset is in this video. This is purely going to be my first impressions, seeing how it runs in VR over on iRacing, and see, is it easy to set up at all? Especially coming from me, I'm no tech wizard, so I'm going to be just running through the instructions in my own time outside of camera, and I'll let you guys know how I went when we get into the qualifying session. I haven't even put this headset on yet, so I'm super excited to see. I've been hanging for a new headset. Like I said, I've had the Quest 2 for so long now. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this thing performs on my rig. I mainly just chase immersion here. As you guys know, I don't run a HUD, don't run anything like that. So we're going to be jumping straight into a session and just seeing how immersed this thing puts me into a car. Alright, jumping into my FIA F4 car now. We have got my beautiful Jim here in his Monster Energy kit. Look how crisp all of this looks, running 90 frames a second. Looks incredible. We got a small crowd here for this practice session. Let's just get out, have a few laps, learn the track, and get a feel for this new headset here. As I said though, we are in the FIA F4. This was my very first car I tried racing VR in, so it is only fitting that my very first VR race in the Pimax will be in the same car. But wow, I can't get over how crisp it all looks. All the edges look incredible, and even usually like the catch fencing around the outside of the track in my old Oculus, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed in my videos or if you've used the Oculus Quest 2 itself, it has like this almost white glittery look on some of the sharp edges in the background, and yes, you do sort of lose track of it as you're racing, but you do notice it. But I'm not getting that at all, not getting that weird sharpness edging that the Quest 2 has. Everything just looks on point, and that is helped by the fact that this does have two 2080 by 2080 displays, one for each eye, and that is offering you an ultra crisp look with 17 million different pixels, which is why it looks like this. Like, I can actually read my steering wheel, which I'm not used to. I've got my speed slowly going up there, my oil temperature at 87, my best lap, my last lap. Like, it's all there and I can read it nice and crisp. Like, I wasn't able to read that with the old headset because it just wasn't sharp enough to be able to do it. And I can even read the model of the steering wheel, so demo, which I didn't actually know until now. And then I can see what all the buttons are as well. So this is just incredible. And look how nice it is. You can see my suit waving around. The mirrors nice and crisp, high quality. Don't look any like lack of quality through there. Another thing I'm noticing right now, very little latency. Now, it could be because I've got no cars on track and I'm not used to 90 frames. It just feels very smooth, but zero latency. And I wonder if that's because it is plugged directly into my GPU via a DisplayPort, rather than going into a USB-C port, which then gets compressed down, which your computer has to do. It's compressed the file, which then takes it over to the headset of the Quest 2. So this here, DisplayPort straight to your headset, no compression needed. So it just looks and feels incredible. Another thing that I won't have to worry about is the battery won't be dying in this thing. It's plugged into the power source directly. So if you guys did watch my recent video around Le Mans Ultimate Sebring in the LMP2, where I went into a downside of VR, is that the battery would die. If I did 3 races on the trot or just one long race, my battery would suffer, which means my FPS would suffer, or the headset would die. But being plugged straight into a power supply, it just gets rid of that completely. It's now saying I'm not going to have to worry about. So I'm going to be able to do those long stints with no worries whatsoever. Any of you guys down in the comments below been able to try out the Pimax Crystal Light? Let me know if you're getting that same feeling of just general smoothness while using it. But like I said, haven't got any cars on track, no opponents yet that I'm competing against. But because I'm not running any cars on track, I don't know if the FPS will drop. I have been able to raise my graphics in iRacing settings quite a lot too. So we'll see what happens when I do jump into a competitive session. But I'm looking forward to seeing if it can keep above 70 frames a second, or even if it can keep 90 frames a second by the time I do get into a competitive session. You can run the Pimax Crystal Light from 70 Hz all the way up to 120 Hz as well. And I also haven't completely optimized the settings on this. I haven't dug deep into it at all. I'm not sure if you have to, but with the Quest 2 I had to really dig deep into the back end, into the debug tool, to get it to run as crisp and as smoothly as possible. I don't know if I have to do it with this. I'll have to have a look through some of the YouTube tutorials and that, which I haven't been able to do yet. But damn, even the trees look better than what they did. I haven't even got 2-pass trees on, and I'm pretty sure I've got foliage set to medium, so I could definitely probably play around with the settings in iRacing to get it looking even better. They did mention in the description about it being a very good plug and play, but I didn't think it would be this simple to get up and running. It was just a case of plugging into my display port, into a USB port, as well as into the power supply. Plug it all into the headset, turn that on, download the Pimax software, just install that. That took a couple of minutes with my Australian internet, and then that connected into my headset, just scanned my room, set the IPD of my eyes, and then pretty much got into iRacing. I loaded up this session really. I'm using Steam VR now for iRacing, which I don't normally do. But yeah, I didn't even have to think about that. I just went, okay, I can't use the Oculus now, so I'll have to use Steam, and bada bing, bada boom, we're in. There's a car leaving the pit lane, so I'm gonna wait for them. I'm gonna see if I can see if it drops the performance at all. Still at 90 frames a second. He's letting me go. Yeah, that looks incredible. Just all the reflections as well.
0.093.
This guy seems pretty quick though. That or I'm just super slow. It does look incredible though. I cannot wait to get to this race now. I'm itching. Oh, another car. A friend. Alright, anyway, I'm going to continue practice. We'll cut now to when the race starts. Now, I am super excited to announce, guys, that Pimax have given me a discount code for you guys to add to your car upon checkout. That'll be code Aidan. It'll also be linked down in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. Clicking that link will add the discount code to checkout straight away for you. So that'll be 3% off any Pimax product over on their website. And right now, they also have their Black Friday sale going live. So all site-wide, they're going to have discounts throughout their website, saving you plenty of money on all of your products, anything to do with VR. And that is including the Pimax Crystal Light, which is currently $70 off, as well as if you can stack my 3% code on top of that, so you'll get even more money off there and better bang for your buck, making it really good if you're like myself and struggling for budget. This is just the headset for you. Now, code Aidan will be a permanent one over on the Pimax website, so if you did want to support myself and you are purchasing a VR headset, that'll get a little bit of a kickback back into my pocket, helping me keep this channel afloat. And that code will work for the Crystal Light as well as the Crystal Super over there on Pimax. So be sure to go check out that website if you're in the market for a VR headset. Here we are now on the grid. We've been able to qualify 10th out of 21 cars. And let's test out how this headset goes in a competitive session with other cars on the field. Can it hold up? Here we go. Lights are on.
Green flag, green flag.
Not a great launch, but not my worst launch. I've kept it about even. I will try and just hold the inside line here. I have raised my brake bias.
Clear on the right.
Just for the start.
Keep to the left.
Got a car just to my right, which I can see in my peripherals. I don't think you guys would have, because you only see my left eye.
Clear.
He's still there. I will drop my brake bias back down now. Is he going to send it on me into turn 4? Or yeah, 4. He has not. tyres are still quite cold here, so I've got to get them up to temperature.
Left side.
I'll take the inside line here to turn
Keep it to the
6.
They're on the left.
He might go for the cutback on me, so I will just cover the inside.
Car on your left.
These two are battling hard up the
They're on the
road.
right. They're on the left.
I got the call on my left a little
Still
late
there.
there. There's a car on the grass up the road.
Keep it
As
to
I
the
get
right.
all that stuff thrown on me, I'm kind of boxed in here.
Keep it to the right.
He's still there, this bloke. So I'm going to have to give up this position here.
Keep it to the right. They're on the left.
Just focus on my run. I might be able to get him back. I've peaked a little early, I think.
Car on your left.
Just pull out of the
They're on
slipstream
the left.
at the
To your
moment.
left side.
Let's just try
Still
and
there.
hold him to the inside.
Still there.
We're going to be going 3 wide here.
9. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold
There's
your
a
line.
crash
Go
up the
right.
road.
Stay on the right.
Oh.
3 wide. 3 wide. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Left side. 2 wide. Stay on the right. Go right.
I don't know if I'm
Looks
going
like one
to
of your
have
wheels
damage.
is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out
Just
there.
don't give me a
Stay on the
meatball.
left. Stay left.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh,
Drop the
fuck.
debris out there. We have to fix it.
I feel good though. Ah, what a shame. FPS wise, it's feeling pretty damn good. And do I get a fast repair? I think I might in this series. Oh,
Left
maybe I
side.
am damaged.
Keep it to the right. Stay on the
I
left.
do have a
Stay
fast
left.
repair. Ah, what a bummer. Be interested to see how much damage it is after the race. This will be a quick in and out, so hopefully I come back out
Okay,
into
go.
traffic. You barely even stop. I don't see anyone. So I want to focus up, try and catch up to him. So you're cutting into me now. You've had the 5-minute warning. There can't be too much longer to go. I obviously don't know. But we have caught up to the back of this fella now. It's taken me, I don't know, since we last cut, whatever lap that was. Just focused up. Had a few other people pit and crash out. So, and we got the back marker Bobby. He just let me by.
36.856.
Let's see if we can get this bloke. Ooh, someone's gone off up the road. I've had a great exit compared to him here. He's in a Ferrari. It looks like he's in the student Ferrari. Oh, he's
Right
not
side.
defending.
Stay on the left.
Car 18. How nice does the car look though?
Hold your line.
Beautiful.
Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Oh, this guy's quite wobbly as well. He's
Right side.
gonna let me by, maybe? He's got a
Hold
broken
your line.
front
Hold your
wing.
line.
Clear on the right.
I don't think I'll be able to catch these guys unless they make a mistake. But yeah, this headset has performed. It's dropped maybe below 70 a couple times. 70 FPS that is. But if I wasn't recording, I dare say it would have stuck around 90. Even when we were at the start of the race, I don't remember seeing it drop below that. Oh, cars. I think the tyres must be going off a bit. Unless I've just overheated them. Sheesh. But yeah, the headset has performed admirably. Look, so it's sitting around 70, it's back up to 80 now. It's doing well. That's with a 21 car grid too, so it's not like it's an empty lobby. Oh, my first off track of the race. There's a part of me that does want to do another race, but I also want to keep this one relatively short. Like I said, this video is focusing on the headset, not so much the racing like most of my videos. Usually I don't cut up my races, but this one here definitely deserving of it. I made a huge mistake here. Don't spin across the track, please, mate.
Appreciate the side swipe there. Clear.
Just getting free positions everywhere at the moment. But at least you guys can see how this headset does perform here in an official race. You get a rough idea. You're going to be sitting around 70 frames a second. On an optimized track, more optimized to Brazil, you probably could sit more higher.
Like
Definitely
you got
want to
about 5
try
laps
this
fuel left.
around the Green Hell and see how it goes around the Nürburgring. That'll really test its limits. My last headset could not run that any more than 40 frames around most parts of the track, so it's going to hold third gear around here this time. My tyres can't cope. But yeah, without that little bit of damage, we'll have a look at what actually happened. I think this could have been a pretty decent race. I had a fair bit of pace, so like I said, a 36.7. I don't know what that is in terms of the people up the road, but I feel like it's pretty rapid. We come around turn 12 for the final time here. Up the main straight. Let's go. What have we got to finish? Let's have a look. P14 in the end. It might be another one on if someone behind me got damage. We'll find out. So we've come home in P14 there. Not too bad considering we were dead last at one stage there. We'll have another crack at this. You won't see it in this video, but because like I said, this was more of a first impressions rather than a race video. So if you want to see more VR racing and full uncut races, be sure to check out my channel. Hit subscribe if you are new as well. Plenty of VR racing already uploaded, as well as there will be 3 videos a week coming up, and they're most likely all going to be in this Pimax. I'm looking forward to really sinking my teeth in, having a crack. Probably head over to Automobilista 2 next, because that game is incredible for VR. That made the Quest 2 looked incredible around there, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the Pimax holds up. So if you don't want to miss that video and see how it looks, be sure to hit that noti bell and subscribe again, guys. There we have it, guys. That's going to be it for this video. In conclusion, I do believe if you are looking for a very immersive experience here, especially in iRacing or in sim racing in general, the Pimax Crystal Light is going to be cutting that mustard for you. I can definitely work around some of those settings to get it running a smooth 90 FPS, and if your PC is a lot beefier than mine, which wouldn't be very difficult, you're definitely going to be running a very smooth experience in this one here. The only downside I did think at the start was that it wouldn't fit over my headset and mic, or wouldn't work well, but luckily I was able to fit it over the top as I was saying at the start, so it worked out really well in that case there. And for a budget sim like myself, this one here isn't going to be breaking the budget. It's looking like $1,300 Australian before tax, so pretty damn good there. If you are looking to buy a Pimax Crystal Light, guys, be sure to hit that link down below. That'll take you straight to the Pimax website, and that'll let them know that you're supporting a small YouTuber like myself. Like I said, this is only a pastime, a hobby for me, so by using that link, you're really going to support me, and that'll also support the guys that have supported someone like myself, that have put trust in me to give my honest feedback on this one here, and like I said, it's phenomenal. After about a month of using this one here, I'm going to be releasing another video, and that'll be more of an in-depth feel of how this headset has performed, and I'll give you some of my settings as well to get it running. That's going to be it for this video. If you have enjoyed, hit that like button, smash subscribe for more VR content. If you're looking for more full uncut videos in VR, be sure to hit those videos popping up on screen now. They're using my old one, but there's going to be plenty more to come, so be sure to stay tuned for them ones there. Let me know down below what headset you're running or what headset you're looking to get into. I'll see you guys out on track in the next race. Peace out.